Brooklyn, New York. The dawn brings hope for your dreams, even in Brooklyn. My partner, Sam Suede, and I had been out all night on a case, and we were walking the lonely streets back to our office as night turned into day.
Hello and welcome to Landon Live. My name is Landon Harvey, and today we have Trillo and Suede. How are you both doing today?
Great. It's nice to be here, right?
Yeah. He's Trillo.
He's Suede.
We're detectives. You probably figured that out already, huh, Landon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Yeah. Well, can you go ahead and tell us about your new web series on YouTube?
Pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah, it's debuted on January 1st of 2020.
That's the one. It's 10 episodes in the first season, and it was weekly.
Weekly episodes. So they're up there now for everybody to see the full first season.
And it was my idea.
Both of us together.
Yeah, mostly my idea. We decided, what the heck, let's just do a web series. Good idea, because it's catching on like wildfire, I think, in the film festival.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he gets on my nerves a lot, but it works for the detective work. Yeah, so I could put up with his nonsense a little bit.
Yeah, I bet. I'm curious, do you have an office where you meet with your clients?
Yeah,
How does that work?
Yeah,
It's in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
We have our office.
yeah, it's hard to find because we don't advertise. We don't want people to know about it. We want to get clients only if they really want to have us as detectives. So they got a little effort. So
Sure.
it's word of mouth. Yeah, our name gets around. We don't want just anybody coming off the street. It's got to be people who really are in need of good detectives, and they want the best.
How do you two work together to solve cases? What's your how do you approach that?
Well, you see, we've got these different talents. Mostly, I do the intellectual stuff. I'm the brains of the world here. Trillo has some intuitive sense.
Yeah, well, I think I'm pretty good at figuring things out.
I don't think so.
How do clients and suspects react to you when they find out that you're made of wood?
Yeah, not everybody expects that, and that's to our advantage. You see, because a lot of them get a little flustered. You see, they don't know that they should be talking to me or the dummy here.
Mm.
Yeah. So they, we use that because then they can't think straight, and we like to get information out of them that way because they kind of start to say stuff they didn't intend to say, and we keep going at it to confuse them back and forth.
Yeah, taking turns and even mid-sentence.
Yeah, going back and forth so that they're looking here, they're looking there, they're thinking, what the heck's going on here? We get them nervous. And then if they're, the suspects, and if they got something to hide, they don't hide it very long.
Yeah, that's interesting. We have a comment here, a question from Mark Berryman. He says, does Trillo have any shirts that are not blue?
Well, should I answer or you? I mean, it's your secret.
Well, it's kind of personal, so I don't think we should tell them.
Yeah, that's all he has.
So it's personal.
Who the heck cares? Yeah, that's all he has. Blue shirts.
Yeah. So that's interesting. You talk a lot about when you guys are filming the web series. Do you guys spend time together in real life when you're not on detective work, or is it strictly business?
Well, it started off. It's a real switch around now because it started off we were just in real life and we were detectives. Then we became detectives, and now when we're not working together, I can't stand the guy. Well, sort of kidding. Half serious, though. We spend so much time together, we need a break sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so we have our own hobbies, our own interests.
But we're kind of used to each other also. It's a sort of codependent relationship.
Yeah, so we do wind up doing a lot of stuff together. Because, we start going off on, we have our own interests in music. I play the piano.
And I play several instruments. I don't want to brag.
Oh, yeah, but
multi-talented.
Yeah. So, we like different kinds of movies, but we tend to watch a lot of movies together. We start off separately and then.
Yeah, I overhear him in the living room. He's got the TV going, and I can't help but watch it. So we sit down and we grab a snack, and before you know it, we're discussing it and arguing about it.
Yeah, mostly film noir.
Okay.
Stuff because it's close to home, and it gets a little frustrating sometimes because it's like I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that's no movie, that's our real life.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool because we know we're living the life.
I bet that Sam Suede, I bet that strikes a chord, or rather a string inside you when you see that.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's a ventriloquist joke. All right, yeah, it does. It kind of does. Yeah, I know. Easy reminding. I was wondering when you're going to bring that up about the ventriloquism crap.
Well, we did mention you're made of wood, so.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta face it.
It's like the elephant in the room. Okay, look. Yeah,
I'm,
yeah, we used to do a ventriloquist act together. Yeah, we did all that stuff,
mm-hmm.
ventriloquist and the dummy, and I played the dummy, which is the reverse of how it was supposed to be. But that's how we did it, the traditional way. We did gigs and stuff, and and Trillo went on stage and like, hey, look at me! I don't move my mouth when the dummy talks. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I got so sick of that. It's demeaning, it's humiliating. So at one time, I just refused. I said, "That's it. That's it, Trillo. I can't stand this. If you want to work with me, let's do something that makes more sense, that can take advantage of my intelligence and talents." Mm-hmm. So that's when I came up with the idea. We should be detectives. No, I was just telling Trillo he should chime. Feel free to chime in sometime.
Okay.
I'm curious, is the writing process easier or difficult? How does that come into play? And then also with your ventriloquist characters in your show, is it a whole different mentality because you're writing for this type of style?
Yeah, we knew that there's a way we could find a way to produce it, that something that was in our mind that eventually it's going to catch on.
So we kind of took our time until that happened. Meanwhile, he did his with other characters, right?
Yeah, other public characters, but I kind of keep that quiet because now I'm just focused on
mm-hmm.
what we really want, both in our work as detectives.
Yeah, and also now sharing that with the world, because it's cool cases, it's a cool lifestyle, and it's fun and exciting.
What I found is in the web series, women are invariably very attracted to you, Mr. Suede, but not so much to you, Mr. Trillo. How do you deal with that, Trillo, and does that upset you?
Well, not really.
Don't believe him.
No, it's I understand it. It doesn't bother me.
He hates it. It drives him crazy. Yeah, it's very frustrating for him. I feel sorry for him, but what are we gonna do? That's just the way it is. I'm just super attractive, and he's kind of whatever.
Why do you think women are so attracted to you?
Well, because I got that certain je ne sais quoi, certain quality of the je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
See, he doesn't know what it is. Well, neither do I, but I got it. It's because I'm really smooth.
Yeah, he is smooth. I mean, he's got a way, and the confidence, right? That's something. Yeah. I mean, I admit it. I wish I had his kind of self-confidence. I've been working on that.
Yeah, he used to be so darn insecure. It's ridiculous. But I helped him sort of build up his confidence a little bit through me, my example.
Yeah, so not quite as, lacking in self-confidence as I used to be. It's gotten a lot better, but Suede is still my role model.
I'm curious. I see that in episode 1 of your web series was released on January 1st of this year, and it has already won numerous awards at the international film festivals. Can you tell us a little bit about some of those awards?
Yeah, that's exciting as heck, huh? We didn't think that would happen so fast.
Yeah, we won an award in almost every episode that we, every festival that we submitted it to.
We have almost universal excitement about it. So it was a validation.
Yeah, I think it does feel like a validation for all these long years of hard work and writing and trying to figure out a way to do it until we did self-produce. It was out of our own pockets.
Why do you think the series won so many awards after its quick release?
Without bragging, embarrassingly like that.
No, just tell them the truth. Tell them like it is.
So, but it is definitely something different. I don't think anyone's done something quite like that. And I think the juxtaposition of the film noir style, which is just so exciting and suspenseful, and the sort of the gloomy atmosphere that's built into the excitement is something special, and combined with ventriloquism, which is also a kind of otherworldly, absurdist kind of world that we enter when we enter the world of ventriloquism. blurring of illusion and reality.
Yeah, and that fits so well with that style.
With a film noir style too. It's a great mix, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. You've got a lot of different aspects that are all at play here when you see an episode or binge watch a full season, which I have been known to do because they're phenomenal. Do you have any future plans for a Trillo and Suede movie or a TV show or anything of that nature?
Oh yeah, we got the sky's the limit, Landon, because all kinds of stuff we can do. Freaky stuff, wild stuff.
Okay.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, we have 5 scripts, feature film scripts already that through the years that we've written. So as soon as the opportunities arise, if we can attract the funding production companies, then we've got them ready to go. We'll be happy to shoot any or all of those feature films. But that's down the road. Next step, though, after season 2 is released, we plan to pitch the whole concept to all these cable shows, to Netflix,
Hulu,
Amazon Prime,
HBO, Showtime, you name it.
Yeah, well, see if we can get anyone interested in having big time series.
Your web series is shot in a film noir style. Do you feel like you both live in a film noir world?
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, Landon. How do you guess? Yeah, we feel like that. It's kind of the world that's, it's the combination of our two personalities. Now that I think about it, you made me think about this, Landon. That's good. You see, it's the fact that it's the combination of excitement and gloominess. That's what film noir has, and a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
And then we exemplify that.
We personify it.
Because Trillo represents the gloominess, and I represent the excitement. So between the two of us, it's a dynamite combination.
What do you guys like to do in your spare time?
I like to play tennis.
Yeah, I never saw you. You always tell me you go off playing tennis. I never saw that. I'm curious how you can do that.
Well, I do it with a wheelchair. It's automatic, and it goes really fast. I'm really cool at that.
Okay. I'd love to see it sometime.
Well, none of your business.
Well, why don't you want me or anyone to see you do that?
Because I play with my girlfriends, the femme fatales. You're a translator.
I'm a Yiddish translator, so I translate old letters and books and stuff like that, and teach Yiddish too. That's a side career I've had.
But I bet that skill helps you be a better detective.
It makes up for whatever he's lacking in the intelligence department. It kind of makes him utilize whatever he has. So it's very useful to do that.
Yeah, it is.
And the piano playing too.
For your fans, if they want to reach out to you, if they have a question, where can they go?
TrilloandSuede.com.
Or just to the YouTube channel. You'd make a comment there, send a message there.
Yeah, you can comment under any of our videos there on the YouTube channel.
Coincidentally, our YouTube channel is called Trillo and Suede. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's where you can find us.
Also, there's a place, another guy, Geffner.com.
Yeah, you can go to Geffner.com.
Is Jonathan Geffner there with you guys?
Well, we don't even know who the heck he is.
You don't?
It's a very annoying thing because he gets credit for a lot of stuff we do. It's this rumor going around.
Yeah, this false rumor that this guy is taking credit for writing all our scripts and for being the the creator of all this stuff.
Sure.
But I don't know. We got mixed. I have mixed feelings. I don't know about you.
No, my feelings not mixed. I hate the guy if he exists.
Okay, but I have mixed feelings because, in the one hand, we get these anonymous messages to send all the info to Geffner.com, and whoever it is has been forwarding everything to us. So he's helping us in that way, or whoever this is. And yet at the same time, it's very mysterious or perturbing.
Yeah, we saw a picture of the guy, alleged pictures
of Jonathan Geffner,
and he looks very much like Trillo. So I don't know if he's photoshopping it or if he really does look like Trillo, long lost cousin or long lost twin, maybe. It could be a focus of another episode.
Yeah, sounds like a future case.
Yeah. Anyway, whoever this guy is,
Landon, I think he's fictitious. Let's face it.
Yeah. Oh, he might be, but I have these visions, and I'm never sure if I'm imagining it or not of him being around, like living with us.
It could be a ghost, or it could be because Trillo is mentally unstable.
Okay, well, I don't know, but I do have this feeling, like an aura, that this Jonathan Geffner, that he just like lives with us. It's just a feeling.
Yeah, well, kind of crazy if you ask me. You want to see if you could find him?
Well, I'm curious. What do you have to say against what they've claimed in your non-existence?
I do, feel that they're very much part of my life, and I mean, I did create them. I know it's a very uncomfortable truth for them to acknowledge, so I can live with that. I accept that. But I can overlook their doubts, their skepticism. At times they realize that I'm real, at least especially Trillo realizes that I'm real. Suede is very resistant to that.
Wow. What was your first character?
My very first character was a puppet named Schmendrick, and would like to see him? I have a movie.
Sure.
Oh, I see him in the picture. Where am I in the picture? Half my face is gone.
You got it closer to me like this.
Oh, that's a good idea. So, who's this guy? You're Landon?
Yes. How are you doing?
It's good because, it's a chance to come out of the suitcase. I was stuck in that suitcase for a while. How come I keep going off the screen over there? Hello, that's the wrong way. This isn't that, right? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Where's the microphone?
It's up there in the little green dot.
That's a microphone?
Well, it's where it is.
Looks like a little green dot.
Yeah, but I know it's where the microphone is.
Hello. I'm off the screen again. Well, I got to get closer to you. That's disgusting. Look at that. It says Trillo and Suede over there. What the heck is that?
Yeah, it still says Trillo and Suede. Well, we're not Trillo and Suede anymore, but that's okay.
Are you still Landon? Maybe.
Yes, I'm still.
Yeah, he showed me the scripts. He started writing. He didn't have any of that stuff in it.
Yeah, the first draft of the scripts, I didn't want to have Jewish stuff in it because I didn't want to be like pigeonholed, like, oh, this is a Jewish series. I want to have broad audience. But then I was thinking, I wasn't satisfied. It's not funny enough. I was thinking, how can I make it funnier? And then I went back to the old adage, write what you know. The old advice to writers is to write what you know. So, I'm a Yiddish scholar, and I speak Hebrew too. So I have a lot of background in all this, a lot of Jewish stuff. So, I'm not going to think about what's going to sell. I'll just think about what I find funny. And so a lot of Jewish stuff came in. Just start, okay, I'll go with it. So whatever happens, like as far as how much of the audience will appreciate it or not. But I think it's better. I mean, I think it's funnier because it's, I'm writing from my experiences this way.
It is funnier, and you're letting us into your world, and we're finding more like when you have Trillo do the voiceover, whether it's transitioning to the next scene or opening one, it's you're letting us into more on the character of Trillo and what his relationship is in the moment, and it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I say sarcastically, why don't you like my stuff?
I didn't see your stuff yet, maybe.
You should take a look, Enough of the Trillo and Suede already. It's enough already. How much you going to look at that nonsense?
Where can we find your stuff, Schmedrick?
Well, you go to the other website, the good one.
Geffner.com.
Why am I doing shows with you? Landon, you're looking for another partner?
Not currently, but I'll let you know if I'm when I am. What is your process for writing a character, and do you ever plan on adding another character to your ventriloquist show, or is it more of a focus on what you're doing with Trillo and Suede?
Well, it's really.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up again, but it's part of the question. So
look at that; it still says Trillo and Suede. This is ridiculous. Trillo and Suede. Okay, I don't know. See you later, Landon.
All right, thank you for being part of this.
And hopefully in the series, in the web series, maybe season 3, I'm going to bring in some of those other characters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but I got enough to occupy my mind. They're there. I've got about 10 different characters that I've developed. So enough variety for me to play around with if I have an opportunity to. And now I'm focused mainly on Trillo and Suede.
Well, please tell Trillo and Suede thank you for being part of the interview. I know they had to leave to find you, and I don't think they'll ever end up finding you, Jonathan. But Jonathan Geffner, thank you so much for being a part of Landon Live and for sharing your story and what you're up to.
My pleasure, and on behalf of Trillo and Suede, their pleasure as well.